for anyone that has scanned social media sites, would have seen an ad pop up for Shein. Or you may buy from them, I don't know. It is a fast fashion brand based from China that sells, well, cheap clothing, shoes, accessories, hugely popular worldwide. How popular, I hear you ask? Well, last year sales reached $50 billion, and projections for 2025 estimate revenues of around 56 billion. However, the brand is controversial due to its environmental impact, poor quality clothing, and questionable labour practices. Many of its garments are made from synthetic fabrics that are hard to recycle and quickly end up as waste. Xtreme Zero Waste Recycling Centre in Raglan is banning cast-offs from Shein. Their comms lead is Jemma Hovelmeier, and she joins me now. Jemma, good afternoon.
Kia ora, Leah.
Thanks for your time, Jem. Can you explain first what Xtreme Zero Waste Recycling in Raglan is all about, what it does, its focus?
Yeah, we're based in Whangaroa, Raglan, and we're working towards a world without waste. So for us, that would mean we don't have landfill bins. We're able to reduce and reuse and recycle all of our resources. We're still working towards that reality. But yeah, we have a recycle centre site here, which is open now. Folks are shopping in the shop, dropping off garden waste. We're collecting the recycling around the town. Yeah, we're running local here in Whangaroa, Raglan.
Oh, well, that's great. So you've got a recycling centre, but people, like you said, people can drop off. So you've got like a shop where people drop off used clothing, furniture, bric-a-brac, I gather, and then people can come and buy it for like extremely cheap prices.
Yeah, you've got it.
And so tell us about Shein then, because how are you getting a lot of it? What's going on there?
Yeah, so we have our reuse shop, Kahu's Nest, where again, like you said, you donate items and then you can come and shop in there too. So we were just finding that the clothing racks in the shop were just stacking up with more and more of Shein clothes, and folks weren't buying them. They were just sitting there for a long time. So we'd move them into our free bin, they'd still be sitting there. And so
you couldn't even give them away, Jemma.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so the call came from the shop floor, from our shop staff, saying we shouldn't have to be the ones dealing with this giant fashion polluter. It shouldn't be our responsibility.
Yeah, I love it, giant fashion polluter. So when you realised you had racks of it and you couldn't even give it away, what did you have to end up doing it? Because does some clothes that don't end up going to find other homes, does it get kind of ripped up for rags, and what happens to it?
Yeah, so firstly, we're trying to reuse any of the clothes we can. But after that, it gets a bit tricky because there's limited options for textile or clothing recycling in New Zealand. Lots of people don't want your daggy undies or your really stained t-shirt to turn into things. So cotton is a great material. It's really easy to use as rags. So people grab rags from here. We have mechanics who use them, or you use them at home. They're helpful for cleaning your car or whatever.
Yeah.
But the issue with the Shein is most of it's the synthetic fabric. Lots of it is kind of shiny, or it's just not designed to last, and it's actually shedding lots of microplastics. So it's really hard to have options of what to do with that. And so we're thinking it's hard to reuse it. It's really hard to recycle it. So we wanted to try reduce it. So that's why we started talking about this.
Is it true they even have some of that can contain formaldehyde in the clothes? Wow.
Yeah, there's been some studies. If you look up any online search, and you'll find there's a few studies. Some of the clothing, some of the accessories have really high chemical levels.
Yeah. So, all right. There's also claims that Shein staff in the factories work 75 hours a week and get just one day off a month. I mean, I'm gathering this was also one of the main reasons to ban the garments.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't want to be wearing clothes, from people who are having to work in those conditions. when we're buying from companies like that, it might look like the cost of the clothing is really cheap, but that's because all the costs of, you know, the people making those clothes and the impacts on the environment aren't factored in. So, yeah, we didn't want to be supporting that.
I see last year that France passed what was dubbed the Shein and Temu law, which imposed extra taxes and penalties on fast fashion items. Would you love to see that here?